If it's a scorcher in the valley, you head to the coast to get some relief, right?
Unless you get those east winds. Remember, when you get an east wind, you can be really toasty at the coast. We don't have that. So as Nina pointed out, the usual formula is the coast is the comfortable spot. Had some thin spots, and we still can see some thin spots, I believe. Let me get up close. Well, they just filled in. But we've seen some breaks in the cloud cover. This is a story column camera, as I mentioned, looking out over the Columbia. 62 is the temperature. You folks at the beach generally are going to be cloudy. Here's our big lead story. We talked about this earlier in the show. The red is the fire weather warning for thunderstorm activity, fire starts from lightning. And I wanted to be a little bit more clear. If you are watching us in Baker City, for example, hello to you. The yellow, this is a high wind watch for today. This is not a widespread wind storm. This has mainly been posted from the Weather Service for the potential that individual thunderstorms in individual locations could produce some 40 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So it's good to know, right? That would be considered a severe thunderstorm if you get winds gusting to 60 miles per hour. All right, right now, boy, still not picking up any lightning. We had quite a bit earlier this morning on this vantage point here. Let's, lightning detection is turned on, so right now it's just rain. So that's good news. Any moisture, of course, this time of the year, and especially this year, very beneficial. But we do expect thunderstorms absolutely be igniting later today. Now, FUTURECAST keeps everything pretty quiet until about 4 o'clock this afternoon, and this clock is at 5 p.m. And you do see what would be, we believe, some thunderstorm activity working its way up toward Baker City. Again, that's right in that little sliver where high winds are a possibility from these localized thunderstorms. This does show a little bit of activity in Central Oregon, but not nearly as much, and it mainly keeps it south of the Three Sisters area and south of Bend. There's a thunderstorm this evening, potentially again out around the Idaho border in Baker City. There is a shower chance tomorrow as well out east, but not looking at much. You may have seen a few green specks. This is tomorrow at 9:30. So overall, tomorrow is going to be a quieter day for you folks east of the Cascades. Here's the Reserve Beaners and Golf Club camera in low. I thought we would see some of that cloudiness from the cumulus clouds building over the mountains, but I think what's happening is the overall wind flow is just so light. It's not really advecting or pushing anything anywhere. So if you don't build the clouds where you are, you're not going to see many of them move in, if that makes sense. So odds are looking to me like we probably will just stay sunny this afternoon. It's 76 degrees out in Aloha right now, so a nice afternoon brewing, especially compared to yesterday when we had 96 in Salem, and the 97 in Portland yesterday was a record for the date. Right now, this shows 80 in Tigard. I mean, it's still warm. 76 Hillsboro, 74 in Gresham. Camas 76 degrees. Salem is at 76 degrees right now. The forecast temperatures, you have Pendleton and you have the Dalles reaching 90, but most inland areas today will stay in the 80s. That includes the I-5 corridor, and then the temperatures in the 60s along the Oregon coast. 7-day numbers have not changed anything after looking at the data that came in this morning. I still think we could hold in the 80s through Thursday, and then Friday will be a lot like yesterday, 96, 97, and then still signs that we could be 100 degrees or hotter on Saturday and Sunday, and at least near 100 on Monday. Some of the forecast modeling keeps that hot weather, at least well up into the 90s, going for a good part of next week. If that happens, we would break the record all time for June for the number of 90-degree days. All of a sudden, coming out of nowhere, a hot last week of the month. Look at that.
Ooh, we're supposed to go to a hops game on that Sunday right at 1 o'clock.
Lemonade, please. Lemonade.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot one. All right, Rod, thank you.